We're here at Apwh News, starring Erin, Lackey,
and Alyssa Longo,
and Gabbie, Latimer,
and Abby Klein.
Hi, I'm Erin, Lackey here in Africa, explaining the Bantu migrations, which happened from 1500 BCE to 500 CE. The Bantu people originated from Cameroon, or Central Africa, and they started migrating because the Sahara was drying, so they moved to the south and east, and when migrating towards the east, they influenced the Swahili states. They were also the dominant ethnic and language group of the sub-Saharan Africa.
Hi, I'm Abby, reporting from Constantinople. From 600 to 1054, political authority was centralized here for the new Roman Empire, which is located in modern-day Turkey. It was very large with an estimate of 1 million people. Constantinople was an important trade city and was the western anchor of Eurasian trade routes. That's all in Constantinople. Back to you, Alyssa.
Thank you. Now on to our next visit.
Hi, I'm Erin Lackey here in East Asia. Right now I'm investigating the newly founded Sui dynasty, which rose in 589 when Wendy reestablished the centralized state, and then it fell due to high taxes. Then the Tang dynasty came and revived Neo-Confucianism. The Song had a massive population growth and urbanization. Then Japan used selective borrowing and learns from China, but maintains its own traditions. We're here in the Great Schism of 1054.
The Great Schism led to the decline of the empire, and it led to disputes over papal authority.
Because of papal authority decreasing, the king's authority increased in Western Europe. Also, it led to the split of the church. It split to Eastern Orthodox and Roman Catholic. Some differences between the two was that Eastern Orthodox spoke Greek while Roman Catholic spoke Latin, and Eastern Orthodox had a Caesar Pope while Roman Catholic just had a regular Pope.
Hello, my name is Abby, and I'm reporting from Kievan Rus 989 CE. Kievan Rus is known as the Third Rome and is the capital founded by Rurik. It had a decentralized government and was divided into provinces. Kievan Rus converted to Christianity under the ruling of Prince Vladimir, who converted to help primarily with new trading systems.
We are here at the Battle of Tours in 732 on the border between the Frankish kingdom and the independent Aquitaine, where we have the Christians and the opposing side, the Muslims. Oh, here comes Charles Martel, the Christian leader now. Hey, Charles. So I hear you started a dynasty. What is the name of it again?
Carolingian dynasty.
Now, why is this battle happening right now?
We're trying to stop Muslim advancement into Western Europe.
What are your plans for the battle after you win? If you win.
I will extend my ruling down south.
What will happen to the ruling cycle if you win?
The Martel family will rule the dynasty.
Thank you, Charles. You can get back to the battle now. Oh, wow! The Christians have won the battle. Back to you, Alyssa.
Thank you. Now on to our next visit.
Hi, I'm Erin Lackey, interviewing Mansa Musa here in Africa.
Hello.
From 1230 to 620. So, what was your economy based on?
Well, my economy based on agriculture and gold trade, and most people are rural farmers.
Interesting.
Jula were the special merchant class. Sorry, I had to add in that little fact. I'm really proud of the Jula.
So, what were the women role in your society?
A lot of societies in my dynasty were matrilineal compared to Eurasia, so that's kind of a plus because I'm a feminist. Also, most did not convert to Islam, and those who did maintained original beliefs. So that's pretty cool too. Also, my pilgrimage in the 14th century became legendary. I just want to brag a bit. Yeah.
Thank you. You better go get back to your pilgrimage.
Yeah, I'll be back.
I'm Erin Lackey here with Kublai from East Asia.
Hi.
So, when was your dynasty?
I founded it in 1276 after I finished conquering the Song dynasty.
And I hear the elites aren't liked anymore. Who do you favor now?
I favor merchants over elites because they trade stuff.
So what are you doing with your dynasty now? How are you ruling?
Well, I decided to end the civil service exam, and I outlawed intermarriage.
Thank you, Kublai Khan.
Oh, I also like to promote Buddhism and Taoism. Thank you.
Thank you.
This is what a poor dog looks like. This is what a wealthy dog looks like. You want to show how wealthy you are?
And show off how much gold you own?
Well, get yourself a golden dog collar today.
Call 1-800-SAHARAN.
Get yours today.
Hi, do you want to trade?
No thanks.
You want to trade?
Yeah, sure.
Wait, what would I use this for?
Well, it's a luxury item in China. It can be very vital during the winter seasons.
I think you could trade it along the Trans-Saharan, the Indian, the Mediterranean, and the
Silk Road?
Silk Road.
Alright.
Probably.
Alright, I'll trade it.
If you would like some silk, just walk on the Silk Road.
If you want some silk, just walk on the Silk Road. And we're back with changes and continuities in these regions.
Okay, the first region is East Asia. Change in this region is the cultural interactions between Japan and China and India and China. This resulted in new technologies such as the most accurate calendar and astronomer Gao making advancements in astronomy. A continuity in this region is the Chinese traditions and Confucius ideals.
Then we go to Byzantine/Russia, and a change included the Great Schism because it separated the East and Western Europe, which was a change in the region. And then a continuity included Byzantine that used more of Romans' roads and taxations and military systems.
The next region is Sub-Saharan Africa. A change in this region was that Islam entered into Africa through Muslim merchants. A continuity in this region is animism. Animism was still prominent, although Islam became very popular in Africa.
The last region in Western Europe, and a change was that there was the end of feudalism, which ended because of the Crusades as one reason, and the bubonic plague limiting the population. And then continuity was that Christianity was still prominent because even though the empire divided, both sides were still Christian.
Here's a map of Ibn Battuta's travels.
And we're going to read a corresponding excerpt and quote it.
Ibn Battuta describes the city of Baghdad. Thence we travel to Baghdad, the abode of peace and capital of Islam. Here there are 2 bridges like that at Hilla on which the people promenade night and day, both men and women. The town has 11 cathedral mosques, 8 on the right bank and 3 on the left, together with very many other mosques and madrasas. Only the latter are all in ruins.
And now we're going to talk about comparisons between the 4 regions.
From 600 to 1450 CE, in Western Europe and Byzantine and Russia, a similarity was that they both had an influence of Roman culture, including the arch, for example. And a difference was that Mongol invasion took over Russia and Byzantine, unlike Western Europe.
Okay. And from 600 to 1450 CE, in Sub-Saharan Africa and East Asia, they both used the Silk Roads for trade, and a difference between the two was their religions. Africa was Islamic and animistic, and East Asia was Buddhist.
Hello. I founded my dynasty in 1276. When I finished conquering the Song dynasty.
So, when was your dynasty?
1276. After I finished conquering the Song, which I already said.
Yeah.
Hello. That didn't make any sense.
And was the western anchor of...
Bless you.
I have more.
Bless you. Just keep going.